Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my brand new settings as well as showing you some raw clips from my most recent montage. My editing speed has improved so much to the point where I almost didn't want to make this video because my sensitivity feels that good. The update's only been out 3 days and my editing speed has easily doubled with these new settings. But make sure you stay till the end of the video because not only will I show my settings but also what control freaks I'm using. If you guys could drop a like on the video, that'd be much appreciated, and use code Flea in the item shop if you would like to support me further. Anyway, I'm going to show you some raw clips and then get into my settings.
Yeah, Donotello. I've been rocking black jeans, mismatched socks, stripes around my hoodie and the carrots on the watch. Little shorty hit me up, saying that you trying to talk. I don't want a conversation, all I really want is knots. Pumas on the feet, all green like the crop dog and Tokus. What gelato got me filling out the box. 18, jugging with the homies, fucking thoughts, moving packs like clockwork. Screaming fuck a cop, I don't really give a fuck what a bitch say. Working till my wrist pays, step inside my dojo when I show you I'm the sensei. Insane, I've been great, this ain't new. Knock the pussy out the park just like a Babe Ruth. About to say fuck all my teachers cause I hate school. Say they been calling me different, I've been the same dude. Now I come in and I body beat something thing blue. And I ain't even sweating cause this ain't even my debut. At the top, but still giving out toe tags. You rappers hella goofy and these feel like you know rap. You talk about the change, but the flow in your notepad is making me sick. You should give it your flow back. I'm sleep, fucking deceased. Laughing so hard, got me weak in the knees. Bitch, I'm a beast, that's a word on the street. They don't fuck with the kid, they get sucked on my meat. Donatello said that shit till I'm 6 feet deep. Donotello was a rookie and I'm coming with the heat. I'm put a wax in the woods and mixing acid with the tree. My homie said on me, I'll make it, gotta take it with the knees. Motherfucker, I'm a deity, these people at my feet. And I know these rats mad cause the young getting cheese. So I blood up in my veins and my heart filled with greed. Bitch, I'm with the lanes and we the ones on the scene. You don't want no smoke, wig, I'm blazing and reek. Bet you take a rapper head off any day, you're the weak. Take a walk up in their room, send me praise in their pre-trap shit. Fuck around and then it made me a beast. That's saying the least of it. Plead the fifth, you rappers all weak as shit. Need the grip, belt 2 jeans is 6. I'm leaving crisp, you talk this way, you need a grip. Bitch, we making classics, they not familiar. They looking, they squinting like they needing glasses. Roll with a bad bitch and you know all my gang with me. And we moving the dope out the plastic. Shit, it just happens, checking my fashion. Dripping in Nike, my bitch even mad. And get in the game and they know I'm a savage. Say it again, bitch, we making these classics.
So as you can see by those clips, my editing has improved a lot since the new update. So now I'm just going to go over my new settings. So these right here are my legacy settings. So these are what I used to run. So I used a max X and a max Y sensitivity, as well as a 1.5 editing and 2.0 build. But now with these new settings, I'm currently running a 1.4 build and a 1.5 edit. But even though these settings look lower than my old ones, my sensitivity is definitely a lot faster. And my used advanced options is on, which gives me all these settings down here. So I'm currently running an 80% horizontal speed and an 80% vertical speed for my sensitivities. This feels about what max sensitivity felt like before the update. Now my turning horizontal boost and turning vertical boost are both set at 50%. I'm still kind of playing around with this, but at the moment I'm just going to keep them on 50%. Now the turning boost ramp time I have set to 0 seconds. This definitely makes my building a lot more snappy. And the reason I like these 3 boost settings is because it suits my playstyle. Because my playstyle normally consists of me being on top of my opponent, and I'll normally like edit and do a 360 like this. And that's just kind of how I keep high ground on my opponent. My playstyle is just to keep staying 1 layer above them. So I'll normally be standing above them, waiting for them to jump out. And instead of just doing the same thing over and over of just ramp wall, I like to actually throw some 360s in there. So that horizontal and vertical boost, as well as that boost ramp time, just help me nail those 360s. Next I have instant boost when building. I just have that off. It doesn't really matter because I don't even have a boost ramp time anyway. Now I haven't touched any of my ADS settings because I've only played creative. And down here is where it gets really important. So my look dampening time is on 0 seconds. I highly recommend you put that on 0 seconds. I'm pretty sure most people do anyway. Keep in mind, now this is very important, is that every time you load up Fortnite, it will reset your look dampening time and your boost ramp time. That's what I've noticed. So every time I go on the game, I just have have to drop these settings back down to the minimum. But yeah, so I'll run a 0-second dampening time, and now my look input curve is on linear. This is probably the most important setting out of all this, and it's the reason I can edit the fastest. If I switch this back to exponential real quick and click apply, my aim just feels like so stiff and so slow, and it is easier to do like smaller movements, but it does feel like you have a lot bigger dead zone on exponential because your sensitivity is a gradual increase rather than an instant. Now I know in my explanation video I told people to go on exponential, and I still do highly recommend you play an exponential if you still play pubs or arena, but if your sole purpose is creative and you have a fast playstyle like me, you'll probably want to put on linear. So on exponential, if I just try and shake these edits, as you can see, it's just not as easy as it is on linear. I'm so used to linear now, I can't even edit on this. It's just, it feels so stiff and so like sluggish. But then if I put it back on linear and hit apply, all of a sudden, oh, look at that. It just gives me so much more freedom. There's no more stopping and starting. It's literally like I have a 0 dead zone. So I can literally just shake and edit. Like I'm literally just like shaking my analog stick and it just edits everything. So I'll just edit an arch real quick. All I gotta do is just literally like shake my screen. Like I'm just, like look, I'm just, literally it's just a shake and I have an arch. Like a shake and I have 4 squares. It's just so much cleaner, and it's the secret to how I can edit so fast. It literally looks like I'm editing on keyboard and mouse. Like I'm just shaking my analog stick and it's editing. And this wouldn't be possible without control freaks, because control freaks give you that extra range of motion, because it makes the analog stick just feel a lot more sensitive and allows you to just do those tiny movements like the shake edits that I do. Wait, speaking of control freaks, Control Freak just sent me a care package, and what was included was white Galaxy Control Freak. So at the moment I'm using just the regular pink Galaxy Control Freak. Galaxies are definitely my favorite, but I'm just actually going to chuck this white one on right now. By the way, if you are looking to purchase Galaxy Control Freaks, they do come in white and purple, and you can click the first link in the description and use code Flea at checkout for 10% off. Also, if you do happen to purchase Galaxy Control Freaks, it actually comes with this Flea sticker as well, which is pretty cool. I just have mine on the back of my phone here. I definitely do recommend Control Freaks, especially the Galaxies, because they are my favorite. There's no way I'd be editing like this without them. So linear is definitely the wave for creative warriors. Most of the people I've talked to, including EJ and Distance, love linear over exponential. So definitely give it a try, but keep in mind it is really hard to control, so you might want to lower your sensitivity. And yeah, that's about all my settings. So once again, they're all up on screen now. Oh, and here are also my other settings. So you got my brightness, my colorblind, and here are my controller settings. So hopefully my webcam isn't covering up too much. I got my reset on L1 for editing, and these are my editing binds here. And my dead zones are just 10 and 5. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed some raw clips and a little settings video.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching.
Donatello.
And I'll see you in the next one.
I've been rocking black jeans, mismatched socks, stripes around my hoodie and the carrots on the watch. Little shorty hit me up, saying that you're trying to talk. I don't want a conversation, all I really want is knots. Pumas on the feet, all green like the crop. Diving tokens, red gelato, got me filling out the box. 18, jugging with the homies, fucking thoughts, moving packs like clockwork. Screaming fuck a cop, I don't really give a fuck what a bitch say. Working to my